No statue for me, I see.
The statues are for the dead. And I always hoped you were not among them.
Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Categorizes from GamerFusion.com, and I figured I would let y'all see the new cutscene going inside of the Iron Temple since Iron Banner is going on. So pretty much to exactly how to get to the new Iron Banner girl, you have to actually use one of the medallions that you get from the raid. A lot of people did not know what the medallions was for. They thought it was just to get the Siva cluster right above the tower, but it's actually for to be able to get on the other side, open the doors. But as you see, somebody already opened the doors for me inside of my tower at Iron Temple. Pretty much just run exactly to where I am, and she is going to be sitting over here. She has pretty good gear for us today. She does have the gauntlets and she has the cloak. I think everything has the same like thing with, you know, like the scout rifle and then attack speed, and then I think it's auto rifle and melee or grenade distance. What you really want to look at is the very first cloak, mark, or bond for the warlock, because it is absolutely amazing. It is god tier, whichever, you know, tier 12, whatever you want to call it. Tier 12 is pretty much when you have 35, you know, intellect, discipline, or a 35, you know, discipline, strength, whatever that is, and that one actually does. So I do highly recommend picking that up. And we also do have the auto rifle, and we do have the shotgun. Sadly, they both do not look very good. The auto rifle, I'm not a fan of at all, because I do not like high rate of fire guns, especially with very low impact. That kind of reminds me of the Year 1 days with the Atheon's Epilogue. It was really, you know, it was a fun gun to actually use, but not a very precise gun. And then we have the bounties, in which you have to get 100 points for wins, which I think it's like 5 points for completing it, 5 points for winning. And then you have to get like 100 points for primary kills, secondary kills, or heavy kills, and then you have to, you know, do other stuff. But there's 4 bounties for those. But anyways, that's for the hunter. Let's move over to our titan, so then you can see exactly what somewhat of the gear looks like. I did not expect it. I'm sorry for that. Later for the future, whenever Iron Banner stuff does come out again, I will inspect it so you can actually see what it does look like. But sadly, I did not inspect it this time. I was kind of in a rush to try to get this out so I can try to get rank 5 for this. But anyways, the good thing is, like the mark, the bond, the cloak, they're all god tier for each one. So you can do that. Like I said, I believe they all have the same exact roles with the melee speed and the scout rifle. So if you do like the meta, then definitely pick up the very first gauntlets whenever you do. Like I said, be sure that the number one thing that you actually do get, though, is going to be that class item. I mean, if you want to pick up any of the weapons, I would try the shotgun out, just because it does have rangefinder. You can always try it out. I mean, a shotgun with rangefinder, you know, even if it's bad, it can be somewhat useful as well. So let's switch over to our warlock for the very last character. You know, the warlock, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the warlock, so I always save the warlock for last. They save the best for last, but I'm just not a fan of the warlock. That's why I always do the hunter first. But as we see for the warlock, she's going to be making her last appearance, and though I actually do like the bond for the warlock. The warlock bond is actually pretty cool looking. I do enjoy it. It does look pretty cool. The warlock bonds and everything else, they're just like a hologram version of it, but you know, some of them actually do look cool. Like I said, they have the same exact roles on each one. Make sure you do pick up that very first bond whenever you can. So anyways, this is the inventory for the very first Iron Banner inside of Rise of Iron. Please let me know in the comment section if you do, what you think about the armor, you know, the weapons, and everything else. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.